Welcome to another episode of Healthy Living with Julie, or as our pastor Dave's wife Linda likes to refer to it, Heal Thy Living, which really resonates with me on today's episode because we're going to be talking about some natural health products, their benefits, and how you can incorporate them into your daily life. And I couldn't think of a better person to have on this episode with me than my partner, Michael, who we refer to as Dr. Mike in our household. Neither one of us are doctors. Don't get me wrong here. We don't get paid to do this. But anytime that myself or our children have had pain or sickness, Michael is the first one to start to research natural remedies that we can incorporate instead of taking medications, which oftentimes will keep you sicker longer or have adverse effects and cause other symptoms. So.
Is that my cue?
That's your cue.
Cues. So I'm honored to be on your show. I can't say that I'm not a little nervous, so bear with me and obviously Julie. But she's totally correct on the medical field, medicines and stuff. I've always tried to get the natural way, just like my mom and my parents and the Babas and the Guidos have all these home remedies. They actually work. So
let's get started with how we start our day. So first thing in the morning, what do we drink first thing in the morning?
Lemon water and ACV, apple cider vinegar.
So we buy it in the 4 liters because we go through it quite a bit. You can buy smaller bottles of it. We just keep refilling this bottle here. And for the lemons, we try as much as we can to use organic lemons. And why is that?
Well, they're supposedly non-pesticides. Nothing's treated on them. They're just raw lemons. So the more raw you have, the better and healthier it is. So, but we still clean them, right?
Yeah, absolutely. I always have a spray bottle of vinegar and water. We can also use baking soda. If you're using a non-organic lemon, I would not recommend using the peel. But if you are using organic lemon, same thing goes with oranges, you can use the zest. But I mean, clean them first, of course.
And clean them in baking soda if you like. You could just put a water, baking soda, and soak the lemons, limes, oranges, whatever you have in that baking soda. That also works very well.
Yeah. You can either juice it with one of these, just cut it in half.
Manual squeezer.
Yep. Or if you're using organic lemons, especially if you think that they're going to go bad, you can wash them, chop them up, and or you can grate them as well. That was another one.
Stick them in the grinder like she does.
Yeah, I throw them right in the blender. I like the zest though. It's good. Apple cider vinegar has so many benefits too.
Oh wow, apple cider vinegar.
Yeah.
So I didn't really believe in the apple cider vinegar until I really dived into it. So basically, it's for me, and just the way things happen with it, it's a big time insulin reducer for your pancreas. So it stops all the overactivation of your pancreas as soon as you eat those sugars that you shouldn't be eating. So that's the number one thing I think it does.
Yeah, and it also boosts skin health. Yeah, it lowers blood sugar. It's really good for heartburn.
So it balances your pH in your body. So if you have acidic, you're going to get a lot of heartburn. I used to get up with heartburn, burnt. Like I'd wake up and my chest would be burning. And I'm like, so not only with my sleep apnea, don't get me wrong, but I dove into the lemon and the apple cider vinegar, and I haven't had heartburn in 2 years.
Yeah, that's amazing, and even taking it at night before bed, and it is a very strong taste. So for a lot of my clients, I will recommend an apple cinnamon tea or a chamomile tea at night, and then just adding 1 tablespoon of apple cider vinegar to that, a little bit of cinnamon, and it tastes almost like apple cider, so it makes it more bearable to take down. Yeah. You should never take it straight. Because
you can take it straight. It's not recommended. It's horrible. It's straight, and it's really bad on your teeth for one.
Yeah.
And for two, the taste is just horrible. But remember, you shouldn't overdo apple cider vinegar. Don't start guzzling. Julie and Mike said drink apple cider vinegar. Chug, chug, chug. No.
Because what can happen if you do that?
It'll suck up your potassium levels.
Yeah, to dangerous levels.
So it could really do harm. But a tablespoon is all you need.
Yeah, a couple times a day, morning and night. Yep.
That's it.
Once we've had that in the morning, I like to make myself a green shake. So I just use the Ninja. I mean, any blender will do. Here I have some cut up cucumber. I did take the peel off of this one because it wasn't organic. If it was organic, I would have washed it and I would have kept the peel on.
She does.
I've got a little bit of celery here as well. I'm gonna incorporate 1 little quarter of my frozen organic lemons in there with the peel on. Those have already been washed. I'm also gonna add some kale. Here I have some that I bought at a cheaper price. I cleaned it all and I froze it because it does tend to go soft pretty fast, but you can also buy it frozen in the frozen section. Most stores, I think, have it.
As much as organic as you can get.
Yeah.
And if it's not, wash it. Just wash it.
Yeah,
you wouldn't
sometimes
believe
we
what's
can
in
get
there.
some organic. Sometimes we can't. I've got a big bag of frozen pineapple here as well. So I'm going to incorporate that in there. Just 2 little chunks. And I've got some ginger here that is soaking.
So the reason she soaks the ginger, they actually spray chemicals on them. So when they're in storage, sitting in the grocery store or in storage as in buildings, they spray it with something, and I don't really know what, but it ain't good because it's trying to prevent the roots from it rooting. So they're always doing something to food, always. Now even more than ever. So wash it, soak it overnight. It'll make the world a difference, right?
I should have peeled it, but I cut the peel off with the knife.
On the fly.
So now I've got all my veggies in here, and now I'm going to add a little spoonful of spirulina, which spirulina is an amazing ingredient to use. Very good for your immune system.
Natural supplements.
Yep. And lastly, I'm going to add 1 scoop of the Immune Essentials. Don't go away. We'll be right back. And when we come back, Michael will talk a little bit more about these products. Welcome back to Healthy Living with Julie. Got my shake here, and during the break I even had our wonderful camera producer try it, and she said it was good. Actually, she said it was really good.
She had a shot.
So the last ingredient that I had added in there was the Immune Essentials. So the ingredients in here are L-lysine, vitamin C, L-proline, L-glutamine, L-theanine, potassium, magnesium, calcium, zinc, vitamin B12, selenium, vitamin K2, vitamin D, and vitamin E. We have become distributors for the Innotech products because we truly believe in them. We love these products and they're all natural. So I'll let Michael tell you a little bit about this product as well as the others.
So all natural stuff. This product has an orange flavor, but it actually has orange powder in it that's organic from Europe. So they ship it in. They've got another essential, same kind, but it's a lemon. And that's the lemon that's put in here is organic, ground up organic lemon. So everything in here is organic. And this product line is amazing. And like I said, immune essential. So this is an immune booster. Everything that's in here is immune boosters. The most logical thing in here is is the L. Here I go stuttering here. The amino acids. There's amino acids in here, so it's your body produces amino acids. So this is just boosting that stuff right up.
Yeah, and I mean with cold and flu season, right? I mean, this is
C.
our favorite.
So the cold flex, right? Cold flex, all right. I met a gentleman at a place in Winnipeg, and we were talking about the C word, COVID. And he was telling me about this product called Cold Flex. And he's got a University of Penn State that did a test in a Petri dish. So they had a Petri dish of COVID. Don't ask me how they do this. And they took the spray. The spray's got oregano oil, thyme oil, and D3, so vitamin D3.
Yeah.
They sprayed it on that Petri dish, and in less than 90 seconds, it killed COVID. Killed it in less than 90 seconds. So when he told me about this product, and I'm not anyone not to try something, that's all organic and natural, oregano oil, thyme, and D3. It was amazing. And all you got to do is take this, spray it in your mouth. I usually take 4, so I took 4 under the tongue. The longer you hold it, the better absorption you're going to get. At least 20 seconds. There's cinnamon and lemon flavor. So actually, oregano oil is a breath freshener. So you'll have fresh breath all day long if you keep spraying this stuff. And the only time you really got to take this stuff is when you're not feeling well. Like you're kind of feeling dumpy, and you get up in the morning like, I'm not right. Just start spraying.
We all use it, even my 7-year-old, and I mean, she doesn't gag, so that's awesome, right? Any of you that have ever tried to take something like Buckley's, right? Yeah, they don't want, and the thing is with a lot of the cough syrups and all of those things, they do have, high fructose, corn syrup and all sorts of, which sugar is counterproductive when you're sick because it actually lowers your immune system.
It inflames your body, and then that makes your body fight the inflammation, which makes your immune system weak.
Yep.
Go figure, right?
And our liquid fermented probiotics, which we take at night.
So gut health, everything starts in your stomach. Everything, right? Do your research. It's pretty simple. So probiotics, with all the chemicals and the sugars everybody's getting into their bodies, there's no more room for the bacteria, the good bacteria, right? So you get probiotics. This one here is a special one because it's formulated with your gut acidic, or the way your gut works. So your gut's got high acidity, right? So this is a pH balance of 3.5, which that means, and this is fermented, but which that means it's when you digest this, it stays in your body. So the other probiotics that you take with pills, you don't get most of them. You just don't get it. Your gut kills it because of the acid. So this is specially formulated to prevent your stomach from breaking it down before it hits your intestines.
Yeah, and certain medications too. When people are on medications, it will wipe out their good gut bacteria.
You're on the synthetic antibiotics. It kills everything, good and bad. So you start from zero. So that's why if you're doing that, the probiotics are the way to go.
Yeah, these are great products, and. When you mix I don't know that I could drink this without adding the immune essentials to it, because it wouldn't taste all that good. I mean, celery doesn't really have a flavor. You can disguise that. Spinach, same. The kale that I used in here, you wouldn't taste. But when you add things like ginger, and without that, I don't think that I could drink this. But I feel really good about drinking this in the morning and going through my day. I have a whole bunch of natural ingredients in here that are healthy, and
these are only the 3 products that we're showing you. They've got a vast array of other. They've got probiotics for kids, right? Who kids don't like medication. They don't like this isn't medicine, right? But they think it's medicine. So to give it to them. They've got one that's flavored for the children. So, and they're the same thing, right? The same thing. They're fermented. So fermented, if you don't understand what fermented means, it's naturally digestive. So fermented sauerkraut, fermented pickles, garlic pickles, right? Anything fermented like that is what this is. It's fermented, so that makes help for natural antibiotic or anti-probiotics. So
I'm actually jealous that you grew up on the farm and got to eat all that fermented food. I really am.
Sour milk, buttermilk, we made everything. So, and that's where things aren't happening today. Everything's super processed.
Big
right?
time.
And if you look at everything, everything's got sugar in it. But getting back to this cold flex, my girls were sick, okay? Sick. So I get them a few of these bottles, and within 3-4 days, as good as new.
Yeah, so it's a wonderful, wonderful
It
product.
actually works. These products work. No lies.
And they're natural. Natural. You know, our bodies were designed to heal themselves, you know, with proper nutrition, you know, but nowadays the marketing around what's healthy and what's not, and you know, just the marketing behind it all. You know, you really got to know how to read labels and educate yourself.
Absolutely.
Because, you know, even, you know, prior to doing this episode, we learned a lot of new things as well. And we're always eager to learn and watching some really awesome documentaries like Heal, which plays on Tubi. We watched What the Health, which is on Netflix and YouTube. Both really good documentaries. I mean, we've also watched some that we kind of looked at each other and went, no, you know, and that's where that mix of information that comes in is so confusing for people. And, you know, drink this, don't eat that, eat this, take this magic pill. There is no magic pill.
No magic pill.
Not at all. But there are some really amazing natural items that you can add to your everyday life.
Natural ways to make yourself healthy.
Yeah, and reduce pain. Well, reduce inflammation, which will reduce pain, and hopefully, you know, if you are on a ton of medications, you can incorporate these things and hopefully not have to take. Exactly. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with a few more items we'd like to share with you. Welcome back to Healthy Living with Julie. As you can tell in today's episode, we've been exploring some natural remedies, and garlic is one big one. I remember as a child watching my grandpa eating chunks of garlic at the dinner table, and I remember trying it, and I don't know that I ever did that again. Maybe I did initially.
That's harsh.
It's gross. So that's not how we choose to eat garlic.
No, old school garlic eating doesn't work in this guy either. Garlic, that's kind of my specialty here, because I grew up with garlic. Ukrainian boy, garlic, hey? Everything garlic.
Extra garlic.
And never enough garlic. I don't care what anybody says, right? Even my Ukrainian friends can't believe the garlic that they got to put in the food, and I'm like, it's good. No, I don't want to eat it. I'll eat it. It's all good.
Yep.
So on garlic is a total natural immune booster. Like it lowers your cholesterol. It lowers your blood sugar. It lowers your blood pressure. It almost cleanses your blood. Right, you know, in a way, it's an antifungal, antibacterial, antivirus. It's a miracle in a toal, like sort of deal, right? And it reduces inflammation, and that's where in the cardiovascular industry world of medicine is inflammation. And my family, unfortunately, has suffered from cardiac problems, and so that's why I keep eating a lot of this stuff. So let's make this short and sweet with the garlic. You want to eat garlic? You don't have to.
Okay, but which garlic do we buy?
Oh, yeah, okay.
Which one do we stay away from?
Good one.
And why?
See, I almost missed that. Do not, I repeat, do not buy China garlic. This is not a racist thing. It's just hardcore facts. I watched a hidden camera documentary on how they grow garlic in China. You don't want it, okay? Honestly. Try to get Baba's garlic out of the garden. Or if you grow your own garlic, that's the best thing you can do, is grow it and eat it yourself, because you know what you put in it and where it's growing, what kind of ground you've used, right? So, like, I try to get all my garlic from the good old-fashioned Ethelbert, Manitoba, Mink Creek at the Clifford and Vallasses, right? But when we can't, we buy it from the store. We buy organic. We can't buy organic, buy USA or Canada grown garlic, okay? Don't buy China garlic, just being honest, right? Watch the documentary, Google it, YouTube it. It's quite crazy.
Yeah, they grow it in like swamp water with
I don't even want to talk about how they grow it.
Yeah, let's not talk about that.
Okay.
Let's talk about how we can use garlic.
How you use garlic. So lots of my friends go, Mike, how do you eat the garlic? And they'll peel it and they'll take the clove and eat it. Don't. So all you got to do is chop it up, right? Just like little tablets, little pills, right? Chop it into little pieces, right? But the important thing is when you chop it, leave it. Leave it for at least 5 minutes. Yeah. Let the oxygen get to it so it gets the chemicals that are in the garlic to work. It's called Allicin, and there's a new one called that I found out was in there. It's called organosulfur. Okay, organosulfur. Those are the things, the oxygen gets this stuff to go. And once it's going in there, then you throw it down your throat. So I'm not even going to eat it right now because I got to leave it for 5 minutes. But I would if I could.
But he's chopped up garlic for me many times. Ladies who are susceptible to
also fights infections.
Bacterial vaginosis, yeast infections. For bacterial vaginosis, you would take this several times a day. Just swallow it back. I mean, without taking medication or anything. And when it comes to yeast infections, you would peel it and put it in certain places. Yeah. It works, you know,
It works.
And it's a lot cheaper than, the stuff that you buy at the store. So.
And the medical field won't advise you of this at all, ever.
No.
You won't get that.
No. And we also use it mixed with honey.
Doing a lot of my research, the big medicine out there right now, natural remedies, is garlic and raw honey.
Yeah. It has to be unpasteurized.
Unpasteurized raw honey. You can buy them bulk if you like, or you can buy them in smaller containers, but easy formula, okay? Chop up your garlic. Take a clove, take your garlic, peel it, chop it up. You don't have to mince it or anything, just chop it in half. Remember, leave your batch to, air out, and then you get a jar, and you half garlic, the rest honey. Pour the raw honey into the garlic, seal it, okay? Leave it for at least 20 days, okay? So it ferments, keyword ferments. And you'll see the bubbles start coming out of the garlic. That's when you know it's working. You have to crack the sealer once a day to get the gases out that the fermenting is happening. If you don't, we found out what happens.
Yeah, you make a mess.
Leak out of this.
And then you can use it. I mean, you can use it in recipes, right? Instead of buying an over-the-counter honey garlic sauce, you can also use it as a cold medicine, a cough medicine, right? And it's all natural. I feel much better as a mother giving my daughter a spoonful of garlic and honey than giving her a sugar-filled, children's
synthetic medicine. This is earthly nature. God made this stuff, right? So
and it works.
And it really works.
And it really doesn't taste bad. I even put some on my salad.
She puts lots on the salad.
Yeah, I love it.
She's using most of the stuff I'm making. So, but once a day,
she keeps making more.
Every morning, just take it when you get up, after your lemon tea, after your coffee, whatever you do. Just take it. A tablespoon with some garlic and the honey down the hatch. make sure you put a clean spoon in here every time. Don't double dip.
I know, the one video we watched, the guy just kept drooping into it.
Yeah.
All right, moving on to turmeric. Turmeric is amazing. You can buy it in the organic section whole. You can buy it in the powder. Turmeric is so good for inflammation.
It's probably one of the
it's
biggest
huge.
inflammation fighters.
It improves your immune system.
Yeah.
It's huge. Now, what a lot of people don't know
Is how to
about
take it.
turmeric, huge.
It
So
needs an absorption way. It
Yeah.
needs to get absorbed in your body. Don't just take tabs. Don't
Yeah,
take
a lot of
tabs.
people take
Water and
turmeric
tabs
tea.
and tea.
Yeah.
It needs an oil or
it needs good fat and it needs pepper.
Yes.
Black pepper as well.
it needs a transportation system to get into your body.
Olive oil is just one example. I mix mine with my scrambled eggs and then I add pepper to that. So I already have a good source
Yep,
of
of
fat in
fatties,
there.
yep.
And, I've got the turmeric and the pepper so that I have some absorption. Olive oil, again, not all created equal.
There's imposters out there. Olive oil
Tons.
is like mafia stuff out there. No
Yeah.
offense to the mafia, but there's fake olive oil. Why? Because it's so valuable. So this one here, tried proven, is the Kirkland, and we don't sell for Kirkland. Sure wish I did, but
No, we have to pay for a membership to buy it. We're definitely.
But this is one of the top brands out there that has the real virgin olive oil. No questions asked.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's a nice big bottle. I mean, this one's $22.99.
Yeah.
It's pretty expensive in stores, even for a smaller bottle, right? And the turmeric, like you can also get in. Now, the only thing is, I don't know how much turmeric I'm getting in this, but because I wrap my egg bake in here, which has the turmeric in it and the pepper. But again, these, like, it's organic coconut meat, organic coconut water, organic virgin coconut oil, organic turmeric powder. So nice and clean for those. Well, guys, unfortunately, we've run out of time. As much as we'd love to share so much more, we've got more. So there will be some more episodes, and I'm sure that Michael will have no problem joining me to, share these with you guys and hopefully help you live, your best life, without pain and suffering, because there are so many natural remedies out there that can help you live your best life. And
share your knowledge. Knowledge is power.
Yeah. We hope that you gained some valuable information today and that you're going to choose to incorporate some of these wonderful products, these wonderful, healthy, natural remedies into your life.
Get in touch with us. We'll be glad to have a chit chat. It's easy.
Yeah. Thank you for watching.